Like he wants to.
Oh, left hand sends the kid down.
Ryan Garcia, that last fight against
Boxing's a funny game. It's a really, really funny game. You know, we have a guy who came off a positive test, right? Cheating in a fight. Lost his last fight, right? Getting dropped left and right. Went on a racist rant. Disrespected religions. You know, I mean, amongst many other things, right? And here we are hearing about Ryan Garcia getting a world title shot against Mario Barrios.
I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up.
And Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, the saga continues. Pretty much we're getting built up for the next fight. And, you know, Devin Haney, of course, had his impressive showing against Stormin' Brian Norman Jr., a fight that many people didn't feel that he could win. It was one of those 50-50 fights to where whoever was going to win was going to really, really do bigger and better things. And Devin Haney emerged victorious in that fight. Moving forward, it seemed like the Haneys are looking to collect all the belts at 147 pounds. I mean, the division is wide open. Rolando Romero is supposed to be next for the Haneys, right? But Ryan Garcia finds himself getting a world title shot against Mario Barrios. But Ryan Garcia has been really, really under fire and under a lot of criticism from boxing fans, from boxing writers alike, right? And he's been going back and forth with Dan Rafael. And Dan Rafael has been very honest about the whole drug testing with Ryan Garcia, very open, very blunt about it. And Ryan Garcia simply don't like it. He's been attacking people on social media who's been saying things about it, but the boxing public is not having it. You got various people, whether you got some former fighters, you got some boxing writers, you got some fans. They're going at Ryan Garcia in these comment sections. But Dan Rafael was going back and forth with Ryan Garcia. Some of the things he said was this, blah, 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 because Ryan Garcia was over here telling popular streamers that Devin Haney and his team manipulated the test, something like that, right?
But what's crazy is this guy just told me when your samples got sent to a lab.
Yeah.
Supposedly they got sent to the wrong lab first. They checked out the stuff, said I didn't have Austrian in it. Then they had to repackage it and send it to the VADA labs that they approved.
Yeah.
And then it came back with Austrian. Crazy.
So they tampered with your shit.
They for sure did, 100%. Because I would never cheat. Bro, you seen what I did
It's your
today.
life. You're not going to risk your life for one fight.
So I win all these other fights clean, then supposedly I'm cheating against Devin Haney? Come on. They're bums. Fuck them all. Fuck Devin Haney. Fuck Bill Haney.
You just gambled
Fuck
then.
the whole, I don't give a fuck. Fuck all y'all. You guys could all suck a dick. Not even my dick. You can't even suck my dick. Suck another dick. Fuck both of you guys. You guys are all pussies. Straight pussies. And fuck you.
Oh my God.
Just, you know, whatever. A lot of bullshit, right? Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia says that Devin Haney tampered with it, right? And Devin Haney reacts and says he failed the state commission test and the VADA test. Stop the cap. That's why he looked like shit in his next fight when he was clean. After we made him do testing for 6 months straight. Yeah, we made him do testing for 6 months straight. I mean, we had to make this dude do testing because he's just a dirty dude. Dirty dude all around. And then he's the dude that's woe is me guy, right? He's the woe is me guy, right? Oh, everybody's coming for me. Oh, wow. And then, on another note, he's calling everybody a faggot. He's calling people Mitches. He's just being the most nasty, most disrespectful guy you can see on social media, right? But Dan Rafael reacts and says, blah, 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 at Real Devin Haney is a 3-division world champion, including undisputed title, and didn't have to cheat. Your Austrian levels were 60 times allowable in New York. 60 times, you guys, 60 times allowable. And if we go back and think about that fight, outside of the knockdowns, before the knockdown happened, and just besides the knockdowns, it was a really close fight, right? Ryan Garcia wasn't even really winning the fight outside of those knockdowns. Then he says, maybe Devin dropped by you 3 times, but kept getting up. which is more than you against Tank. I may be fat, but I'm no sucker for your propaganda. You still sore I wasn't 100% accurate on every single thing I reported about your positive drug test that you said I lied about. Have a blessed day. Right? And of course, he said more prior to this, right? They're really just busting right head, and I have it on the screen for you. But look, Ryan Garcia reacts and says, I'm sorry you aren't accurate. Did you report that the supplements had traces of ostring in it? You didn't, because you didn't care about that part. It's just sad that because of my political views, and when I was speaking about children trafficking, you started being a Mitch towards me, effing weirdo. You lost all credibility that don't really matter. Nobody listens to your take anyways, and I wonder effing why. Barely got a job, head ass. So that's what Ryan Garcia had to say to Dan Rafael. I mean, Ryan Garcia, he's just a really total piece of trash. And if you look at the comments from a lot of the people, I mean, nobody's giving Ryan Garcia any grace at all. The pendulum has totally shifted on this dude. In a big way, right? You got few people in the comments maybe trying to defend, but a mass majority of people is really, really coming for Ryan Garcia, right? This guy right here says, I am happy the pendulum has swung on Ryan Garcia, but it's almost 2 years too late. The guy is a racist piece of shit, drug cheat, and is everything that's wrong with boxing. The only fans he has are edgy 15-year-olds and MAGA freaks. We need to freeze this loser out of the sport. Yeah, and this is articles of Ryan Garcia, you know, racist slurs during the live streams. You know, more recently, some dude named Steve Will Do It came out and said that he's messing with his girl. And, you know, Ryan Garcia, he's just a really, really nasty fucking dude, man. He's not really a good dude at all in any kind of way, right? He says here, Bill is not his real dad. I'm his real dad. When you get an ass whooping like that from pillar to pillar, I'm his real dad, and that's facts. And he said that about Devin Haney. And the thing is, he's talking like he's an actual winner. I think that's the thing that's really rubbing a lot of people off, a lot of boxing fans off the wrong way, is that this dude is coming off like he's a real winner, right? He never touched a world title. He in his biggest moments, he either came up short or he cheated or something, right? He never won in the big moments. He's getting dropped left and right in fights. Right? I mean, this dude is a total piece of trash, bro. He's not even really, like, he's back to his little TikTok, Instagram, hitting the double end bag videos. That's the only real work that he does. He gets in the ring, he looks like trash. He got beat by Rolando Romero, bro. And this dude's parading around like he really did something. The fight with Devin Haney didn't even count, bro. They took that away from you because you was cheating, you was dirty. Then you got on the internet and started talking crazy. You got people like Ishe Smith, former fighters like Ishe Smith coming out saying, I'm backing at Dan Rafael. Ryan Garcia is a piece of shit. A cheater, a racist, a quitter, and an effing liar. All you fanboys keep believing his weird ass. This person here says Ryan Garcia can lie to himself all he wants. The fans know the truth. Ryan Garcia is a lying Christian. The Bible says the truth will set one free, yet he continues to lie about his PED use. Mario Barrios must insist on VADA testing for their fight. Devin Haney must demand VADA testing early if they ever rematch. Dude can't be trusted ever again. Nah, he can't. And Mario Barrios isn't going to put no strict testing. Mario Barrios selling out. That's what Mario Barrios is doing. This dude says Ryan Garcia has been down in multiple fights, been caught with PEDs, missed weight, going on racist rants, and done so many other things, yet people still support him. Boxing fans suck. Ryan Garcia keeps getting opportunities. There's no reason Ryan Garcia should be fighting for a title. Facts, bro. There's absolutely no way in hell that this dude should be fighting for any type of world title, but that's the WBC for you. We back crooks. Not we be crooks. We back crooks. Ryan Garcia is a crook. He's stealing dudes' girlfriends. He's going on racist rants. You know, we heard a lot of stuff that he said on Twitter, right? We heard a lot of stuff he said. Crazy stuff, right? Drunken rants. You know, just any and everything, right? Just any and everything. He's a real life piece of shit. and he shouldn't get any support going to this fight. And he's a promoter's nightmare as well, right? He even goes at it with his own people that handles his career. Oscar De La Hoya and them, the people that keep him relevant still, even though he got 3 losses and really ain't won no significant fights, not even against Rolando Romero, who used to really whoop on him when they was kids and sparring. You should know that Ryan Garcia is a bad fighter. He has had the same flaws from day one and never improved any of them. Facts. Never improved on any of his skills. He's doing the same stuff he's been doing, hitting the double end bag and spamming that left hook. That's it. That's all. And I wouldn't be surprised if a fading, selling out Mario Barrios don't pull off the upset and win the damn fight. Right? Ryan Garcia reacts to some of the stuff Devin says you can't. Ryan Garcia reacts to some of the stuff that Devin Haney said. He says you can't take a loss on the chin, face. It's sad. You look like shit the very next fight. What was your excuse, dumb? So yeah, you know he's going crazy on Twitter again. Ryan Garcia, his excuse is that he can't fight without PEDs, and he's a bona fide loser. And it's unfortunate that he's gonna go up in there and get a world title shot. And we already know he's more than likely going to beat Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios, we don't ever want to see him again after this fight. This ain't really nothing to really. Ryan Garcia is not necessarily a big draw in the sport. The fight's not necessarily gonna sell very well. Nobody's really checking for a guy like Ryan Garcia other than to see him get his ass kicked. But yeah, man, tell me what you guys think. Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia. The saga continues. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.